Who's ready to play some euchre? My name is Brett Hahn, and I just launched something I've been dreaming about for a very long time. This is Euchre Mate. It's the first free online euchre game ever built in Indiana, and today it is live for everyone. So let me tell you how I got here. I grew up in New Jersey. Euchre was definitely not a thing. I never heard about it in my life until in 2015 in Chicago. I met my wife, my now wife, in Chicago, and she mentioned her family played cards at Christmas. And I said, that's great. So that December, when I went to go meet her family for the first time in Fort Wayne, Indiana, I sat down at the table, and her dad, Tony, dealt me in. And I had no idea what the hell a barrel was. I didn't know why one jack outranked another, but Tony was patient. The family was loud. I lost badly, and I had a great time. But that was the last winter I remember everybody putting their phones down. Caitlin and I now live in Indiana with our two little ones. But somewhere between 2015 and today, the card nights got quieter, smartphones got better, social media got louder, and the deck started staying in the drawer. Not because anybody stopped loving the game, but because nobody wanted to be the rules referee, and it was just easier to scroll than to teach. But the cards are still good. The night just got lost. I'm a developer, so I built Marty, which I'll talk to you in a little bit, but you'll see Marty here. He's going to be the rooster up here, and I'll get into what Marty is about in just a minute. Marty is a patient coach who already knows every rule of the game and never gets tired of explaining the left power or the right. He keeps score. He answers questions mid-hand without stopping the game. He lets Tony just play and lets the next Tony at the table learn the game the same way I did, by being dealt in. You can ask Marty, what should I do here? You can ask Marty, how did I play that last hand? And he'll tell you, and he'll give you advice, and we'll go from there. But he'll do it with no judgment, no slowing the game down, just real coaching in plain language right when you need it. Here's how it works. So this, what you see on the screen, is a view of a single player game. So it's you against 3 AI players. And then we also have multiplayer game, which I can show in a little bit. But for single player, you're going to see your partner across the table, and then your competitors to the left and the right. Now, for those who do not know, but the true euchre nerds do, north, south, east, and west is a very unique thing to euchre. Hence why I designed the game to have a compass. So you're always going to be the south player. North is going to be to the north of you, right? Is going to be your partner. So you'll see Vern here. And then to the east and west is going to be the other team, your competition. So you'll see Carol and Stan. And then when you start a game, it's going to work your way around, and people can order up or they pass it. And when it's your turn, you could say, should I order up? I'm going to pass, right? It's going to go to Carol. It's going to go to Vern. It's going to go to Stan. Is it going to come back to me? It does. I've got an option to make. I can choose a suit. I think I'm just going to, let's pass. Let's see if anybody else picks it up. Looks like nobody's picked it up yet. See that? So let's keep going. Let's see if anybody's got the courage. Carol ordered up the diamonds. All right. Well, it doesn't help me. I got a bunch of hearts. I should have played the hearts. But you can kind of see how the game goes around. It's my turn. All right. Well, I've got nothing going on here. Let me throw up the ace. Whatever. Well, Vern took it. He's my partner, so that's cool. All right, cool. All right, he's at. Oh dang. All right. Well, we're gonna lose this one because Stan's got the diamond. Let's throw that in there. Right. Now you kind of get the gist of the game. So as it goes, Stan took it, right? And I built the game. I wanted it to be fun but fast and really try to mimic how a real game plays at home. During the game, click on Marty up here. You'll see this circle, and you'll see Marty. So go ahead and click it. Here's, Marty. You can say, what should I do here? Let's just say that. Here, all right. You can ask him something like that. Let's see what Marty has to say. Now, Marty's going to tell you, Stan, who was to the right, led with the 9 of spades, and you've got the following suit. Since you have the king of spades, great. Play it. After that, we'll see what Vern and Carol do, but your king is going to take this trick unless one of them has a higher spade or plays trump. Right? And you can keep talking to Marty, keep asking him questions, or if you're new, say, how do I start? I don't know what to do here. How should I play this? What should I do? Should I order up? Should I pass? What does going alone mean? Marty's going to tell you all of that. Now, as you're playing, if you want to see what happened the last couple hands, just click the play log, and you'll see here, you'll see all the plays, and you can scroll up and down as the game goes to see what was going on. And then the card table will show up if you had former games, would show up in here. So that way you can kind of go back through the summary of your games and see how you played and the big takeaways from those games. But ultimately, you got Marty. He's your coach. He's your friend. He's there to help you figure things out and become a better euchre player. So that was my goal. So that's it. So that's euchre in a nutshell. Let's go to the actual website so I can show you around this a little bit. So this is going to be the home page. Again, you'll have that play button right away. But as you scroll down, you'll kind of see I talk about Marty. He's your mate, hence the name Euchre Mate. Anybody can play. That's what this is built. This is built. You can play with grandma across the country. You can play with anybody across the world. I have house rules, different types of house rules that are very popular. But again, this is built for the family. I do offer a premium version, $4.99 a month, just a little bit, just to give you a little extra and help me keep the lights on. But again, with premium, you're going to get Defender Goes Alone, Canadian Loner. It's going to be different games you can unlock. We've got tournaments, or live, round robin style. I've got the playbook for everybody. It's free, and then there's going to be elevated learning strategy lessons for premium members. And if you want to learn more about euchre, I've got plenty of history built in. So you go to the Learn About Euchre. You can see the guide. So if you're new, great place to start. Talks to you about the deck, the dealing, the bidding, the bowers, playing a hand, and all that good stuff. If you're curious about the house rules that are out there, you can go in here and learn about that. Right. I've also got. Let's go here. So the playbook, let me show you that real quick. So again, that's the strategy lessons. So lesson 1, calling trump, when to order up, when to pass. You can go in here and it's going to give you a little bit more details. And if you're premium, you can unlock these, right? Card counting, what to track, and all that. But for the most part, the first 4 lessons are going to be completely free, and they're going to be the best ones for you. If you want to go a little bit deeper, just upgrade. Then we get to the blog, talk about the history, how points work, how to teach euchre to beginners, keep it going, terms, glossary, all the good stuff that you want to know about euchre. And then the table is going to be something where I wish I had this in games in the past, as a gamer in the past, where you could tell the game developers, I'd love to have this feature, I wanted to make sure you had a voice. So this is going to be, it's called the table. And if you're a premium member, you can put in a request for a feature, and then your fellow premium players can vote up the feature, right? So essentially it's like a Reddit board, and then you can vote the best to the top, and then I will do my best to make that a reality. Because I'm building this game, I wanted to make it as fun and awesome as possible, so that's my goal. Then if you go to find a game, this is where I want to really uplift the local community clubs of euchre, because that's what makes the world go around, and that's what keeps this game alive. So what I envision right now is just Indiana euchre games, local games. There's a handful, but what I ask is I really hope that all the euchre games across the country and the world can list their clubs here so people can find them and join. I want to make this truly a community I want to help the local community, the Euchre community, and bring people together, because that's my mission, and hopefully bring families and friends and new friends together. So that's where you'll see that. Again, you can learn more about me in there. Tournaments, as I mentioned, it's going to be here, or you can play round robin. You do need to be a premium host to start them, but everybody that can play doesn't need to be premium. So, but you can join from any device, no app, and that's the key. This is a web-based game, no app. Nobody wants another app on their phone. It's very annoying. You just go to euchremate.com, you start playing, you log in. You can create an account, so you can sign in, create an account, which I encourage you to do so that way you can keep track of your score, keep track of your history. If you go to play, you're going to see play with friends. You can create an account right here. So play is the single player game, as I mentioned. You can set house rules if you want. Just hit that little button there. Again, you can see the premium ones. You can do speed play if you want things a little faster. That's where it's like 3-1 and there's no other outcome. It just finishes that set, right? That trick. So a bunch of fun options there for the house rules. Or if we go back, 1 second. Let's go back. So you go to play. I'm going to go play with friends. Now this is where you can do multiplayer, right? And I'm going to do Brett. All right, let's do Brett's game. So here you'll see you have North, who's going to be your partner, West, and East. So what you would do is share this link with your friends and family. And you have 3 other players. They'll get the link, they'll sign on, and then you'll see their names start to appear within seconds. If you want to rearrange, you just click on one and then click on another one, and then it'll rearrange for you, right? But for here, I want to add with AI. Let's do that, right? These are all AI players, and it's just me against 3 AI players. Wally will be my partner. Let's say I want to switch off Wally. I just switched off Wally with Millie. You can see that. If you want to set house rules, again, here's where you go there and say, I want to do stick the dealer, right? Or I want to play by, I want to win by 15, I want to play a little bit longer, or I want speed play, and right? So fun stuff you can do there. And then get started and have some fun. So hopefully that was a good tutorial, to just kind of show you how it works. If you have questions, let me know. My name is Brett Hahn. I am the developer of this game. This is my passion and my mission to bring the table back. So I hope you enjoy. Give me feedback. Reach out to me at play@euchremate.com, or reach out on our contact form or on the socials. Have some fun playing euchre. Cheers.